I was just messing around here on this rainy Thursday, and I thought, you know, I've never done a video. I've took a few pictures, but I've never done a video of my old fishing reels. So here we go. These are all what I call them the knuckle busters. Bait casters. They're really a direct drive. That means they don't have any release button or anything. It just, you cast it, if you can see here, do it this way. The old handle spins. Them are old school reels that you probably grandparents, great-grandparents would have used, but we'll go through them real quick here. This one's, I have no idea. I'm not up on the history of them, but this one's, it says Longfellow. That's one I bought off eBay. And this is one I got the other day at the antique store, and it has no markings on it whatsoever, but it actually, the bait clicker works good. The only markings it has on it is, if you can see that or not, maybe it's that way. Japan, and that's it. I have no idea what brand it is. Here's a J.C. Higgins model 482, and it had some of this braided line on it, and it's pretty rotten. I was going to try to fish with one of these just for giggles, you know. Now, I probably won't. I'm thinking about just putting them on a display. You know, make me a little shadow box or something. I'll put me some knives and lures and reels and things. So, here's another one. I got this at the antique store, and it says Grand Prize Ranger. And it has a little glitch when you reel it. It was real tight, and I thought, well, I'll take it. When I get it home, I think I get like $7 for it. And bait clicker and stuff, well, don't work real good. But I clean it and see if that helped, and it did. But I found that one of the gears had a tooth missing off of it, and when it reels, but it's got a glitch in it. It's real rough, so definitely that'll be in a display box. So moving on. And I fish with this one a lot. I got this at the same antique store I got some of these other ones over there. This is my Mitchell, oh, come on, where you at? 304. And I really like this reel. This rod, bought it separate at a different time, but it came from over at Brick Bracks over in Cleveland. Somehow they have some magnetic hold on me. I bought a lot of stuff from them, but you can tell this is a old clicker reel. Just bring it up there. Alright. And I fish with it quite a bit. I really like it. Here's another good one. I fish with this one too. It's an old Johnson, let's see here. Century 100B. This is a really good reel. I really like it. It's old school. I'm trying to record this here. I'm not very good at it, but you can hear that. It's old clicker reels. And this is one of my favorites. It's one of the early Zebco. Let's see if I can turn it in and reset. Oh, come on. It'll show or not. Just set, it's a Zebco 33. All steel, and it's got brass gears in it. It's a really nice reel. It just fishes like brand new. And here's an old pole I've got, and this is no fiberglass Zebco pole that I got the Johnson on. And ignore this right here. The cork was coming off the handle, and I got the bright idea to put a piece of PVC pipe on it, wrap it some rope, and it'll work. But I'm thinking about taking this reel off this pole and putting it on this one. I don't know. I'll try to do a little fishing this year. I've got a lot going on. But anyway, moving on. There's three more. This is an old, let's see what they say. Compact Hornet 2, made in Japan. And I was using this one last year when my son was fishing, and it got to where it was binding up on me. So I put it away, and I got home with it, and the gears were rubbing real tight. And I took it apart and fixed it the best I could, but I'm not going to use it anymore. But it does reel again. I got that fixed, got it moving, but it'll be in a display case too. I've got this one, South Bend 65A, and it casts good and everything, but inside there's like a little plastic cup that goes over the spool, and it rides inside the piece that reels the line in, and it binds up real tight. And I've smoothed, I've sanded, I've worked on it, and I can't get it. It just kind of reels tight, so I'm not going to fish with it. These will be probably some kind of display case if I could make them. And actually, this reel is no Quantum bait catcher. This is a more modern one here. This is probably made back in the 80s, early 90s. I'm gonna say 80s probably. But this one, and the Zebco, I got them off eBay, and they come in a package deal all together. I was just interested actually in the Zebco 33, but I got these other two. This one works great. This is a good Zebco. I caught a pretty big fish on it, but I love it. And this one right here, whoever had it, the nut that fit the handle, that's not the right nut. The threads wasn't even right, but it's screwed on there and snugged down, so it works. And it would have had a plastic cover that went on there too, which that's gone. But I took the thing apart, serviced it, cleaned all the old grease and oil out of it, and re-greased it and oiled it. And it casts great, man. I put some fresh line on it. The magnetic control works good. The drag works good. You can put it on a good pole somewhere. I don't have a pole for it right now, but it works good. So that's just a few I've got. I got a couple more old Mitchell 300s, which they're more modern. I'd like to find me one of the older style that clicks. I call them clicker reels. But I've not been able to run across one. This was probably a little older model than that one. But I love the 300s. But anyway, I just showing a few of my fishing stuff here. Have a good day.